Hello everyone. Today we are going to explore all the ways to filter a Pyspark data frame. And I have already created a Spark session, and also I have created a Spark data frame for this video. So the data frame name is employee DF, and if we check, so this is the data in which we have all the employee information. So we are going to explore like all the available options and different approaches to filter a PySpark data frame. Okay, so let's start with the filter. There's a function called filter, which can be used to filter out the uh, PySpark data frame. So we have employee df, so we can apply it on something like this filter. And if we look at the syntax or the documentation on this, so it says employee the data frame dot filter, then we have to pass the condition. We are going to do the same. So let's start with so let's say we want to filter out all the employees whose salary is greater than let's say 60,000. Okay, so what we can do here, we can do df dot, the name of the column is salary greater than equals to 50,000. Okay. Okay, so our data frame is employee df. We can do that. So okay, so it has filtered all the employees where the employee have salary greater than 50,000. So let's check with 60,000. Okay, this seems to be showing some difference here. Okay, so as you can see here, we only got the employees where the salary was greater than 60,000. Okay, so this was the first way. So quickly mark it. Okay, so this is method one, in which we used a filter. Then we have a function called where. So in the similar way, we can use where where function here. So I'm just going to do the same thing. Salary greater than equals to 60,000. Okay, so it should be giving us the same results. Here we go. And there are different ways in which we can write the conditions uh, to filter the data. Okay, so this was the method one. So let's jump into method two. Okay, so method two is filtering the data, like writing the condition in SQL like syntax. Okay, so we have employee df, and let's say our data frame, the column name was salary. So we can write it similar in a similar way. We write it in SQL. So if I do this and do show, it should give us the same results. Okay, similarly, if I do where and write it in a similar manner, it should give us the same results. Okay, so this was like right, using the where and filter functions, but writing the conditions in SQL like or in like in a way how we write it in SQL. Okay, now coming to the third part, the third method. So this one is using PySpark SQL. So what you can do, we can use SQL method here, and we can write everything in SQL itself. So first, to convert our data frame into a table, we have a method called create or replace temp view. Okay, so here we can type in the name of our table. Okay, and it will create the table. And to write to SQL, we have to write spark.sql, and then inside that you can write our query. So let me quickly do this. Select all from ample table just to check if we are getting some data or not. Okay, just write show here. Okay, so this is fetching all the data. So now if I write a SQL to filter out the data, okay, select all from ample table where salary greater than 60,000. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, so it should give us the filtered data. I think I put one more zero here. Okay, so this is how you can write SQL to filter out the Pyspark data frame. But there's a catch. You have to convert it into temporary table, and then you are going to write the SQL query. And one more thing, the use of three text here is basically, suppose your column has some quotes, double quotes, or single quotes. So it won't throw any error if we are using three ticks. Okay, if you are using only one single tick or double tick, it might throw some error. Okay, so now coming to method 4. Okay, so now um, you can use select and filter to filter out your data frame. Okay, so let me quickly write this. So let's say this is our data frame. Okay, and we want to select only let's say employee employee ID. Okay, where filter where employee df dot salary greater than 60,123. Okay, so it should give us the selected columns. Okay, so returned only 4, 5, 9 the employee IDs, only this column. Okay, if I put salary here, it should give us the salary as well. Okay, so this is the fourth method. And now coming to method 5. So in this method we can use select expression and filter. Okay, so this will work in the same way select is working. So I can just go here and quickly write this employee df dot select expr and the column name employee id. Hope this is right. Id dot filter employee df dot salary greater than. Okay, sure. Okay, data frame object has no. Okay, I missed one e here. Okay, here you go. So this also can be used to filter out the data. The real use of select expression. The use of select expression is basically to select a column and then transform it into um, the desired output, whatever expression you are putting here. Okay, so this is like not part of this video, so probably we can focus on this only for now. And okay, now coming to method 6. Okay, so method 6 is we are going to use expression filter xpr. Okay, and we can just use xpr and then we can put this here. So let's put salary greater than 3, like how we were writing in SQL. Okay, so this is returning something that we have to show it. Okay, so as we can see here, it's filtering out all the data for all the employees where they have salary greater than 60,000. Okay, so it has many use expression select expressions, but this is not part of the video, so that's why we are just checking the methods where which can be used to filter the data. Okay, so this was the method 6. Now coming to method 7. Okay, so This one uses is in function, like in which you can use some values. Okay. So let's say employee df filter employee df dot salary dot as in. Okay. So we can pass on a list here. Okay. Let's say uh, 60,000, 70,000, 65,000. Okay. And let's see the result. So it will only return the employees where they had some salary, 60,000, 65,000, or 70,000, only three. Okay, so not much use, but it can be used in some cases where you have a given list of um, values and you only want to filter the data for only those values. In that case, you can use this. Okay, now coming to eight, method 8, and this is using between. So basically, between is used to uh, mm, pass on some range here, okay, which can be used to filter the data. Okay, it can be used in some cases like dates, or let's say you are scoring something, okay, and you want to output only data for data between two scores. In that case, you can use it. Okay, so let me quickly run this, and this will also, so basically all these function will work for both filter or where. So any one of you can use, but right now I'm just using filter here. Okay, and between by dot salary dot between. Okay, let's say we want only for 60,000 and 70,000. Dot show. Okay, so it included the lower bound and the upper bound as well. So if I do it 65, so it should return only 65 to 70,000. Okay, so this was the method 8, and this can be used, and this has multiple use cases. So it can be used where you have a data in range, basically. So coming to method 9, okay, let's employee df dot filter. Okay, so this one is basically to filter out some strings or something. Let's say we only want the users where their name starts with E or their name ends with the B. So basically, this is relating to this is use of starts with or ends with functions, which are like a string function. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. Employee df dot, let's say, first name, first name dot starts with let's say S. Okay, dot show. So it's returning only Sarah and Sophia. So if I do employee dot show, we have one, two, only two employees with who have names starting with S. Okay, let's filter for J. If we have for J, so it's on returning John and Jane. So basically, there are n number of ways to filter the data. So these are the basic one which can be used to filter your data straightforward. Okay, so that's all for today. And if you have some more interesting tips or tricks, I'll share it later.